So we're in Seoul, Korea, shooting the food, all the food, and boy, has it been fantastic. And some friends of ours say, hey, we got a location if you want to shoot. And I go, where is it? And they go, it's our backyard. You want to see their backyard? Here's their backyard. And their backyard is Korean Air's maintenance hangar at Gimpo Airport outside of Seoul. And apart from this beautiful 737-900 that will be our backdrop for today, the hangar is 540 feet long. It's basically a football field and a half, 270 feet deep, 7 stories high, and can easily fit 2 737s like this one, plus another plane. And it's the biggest single room I have ever been in. But why are we here? Well, the short answer is we were invited to come explore Seoul and get to know the food and people. And when our friends, there's 2 of them now, who happen to work at Korean Air, were proudly showing us this massive hangar, I casually mentioned, never thinking it would happen, how cool it would be to shoot a cooking video in here. And guess what? Here we are. Oh, and by the way, this is not sponsored. This is just fun. All right, you ready to see my setup? Look, this is special. You don't get to do this very often. We feel like little kids on the first night of Hanukkah, or Christmas, if that's your thing, or Kwanzaa, if that's your thing. That is the plane. This is my setup. Oh, I didn't tell you what I'm making. I'm making a Philly cheesesteak. Wait, I'm making a Korean Philly. Wait, I'm making a Korean Philly cheesesteak burrito here, and we'll finish it off in the oven of the 737. We're gonna start with a little marinade with our beef, and here's our beef that we have. And by the way, you can't have a knife at the airport, so we cut up everything that we needed yesterday, including this. We have a little sequence that we can show you. Maxi, play it. A little somek. It's a soju and Korean beer to get our prep session going. We start with the vegetables, then the meat. Here we go. By the way, my view out here basically looked like a prison. It's a lovely hotel. I don't think it's a prison, but look at it. It looks like a prison. Especially the bars on those stairs over there. All right, that's cut. Cheesesteak needs peppers, and today will be no different. And we cut. And we want these in thin strips, like this. Away you go. Do the red, then the yellow.
Have you ever done prep work in a hotel room?
No, I don't, I feel like I've done something like this in a hotel room once before. Can't remember. I must have.
You've probably done some last minute frantic preparations in a hotel room
cooked
too.
So much over the years. I had to have done something in a hotel. All right, and now our yellow. Feel free to use whatever color you like.
Yellow matches really well with that headboard back there.
Thank you, it does. Oh, beautiful. I made my room nice and neat for you. I didn't want to be embarrassed. Have you guys come in here and give for having a messy room. And I'm gonna keep everything separate, so as I cut, I will bag. So the peppers can all stay together. Let me show you what one of my favorite parts about buying vegetables in this country. Onions come like this. You can get them still with the wrapper on them, but if you want the option, you can buy them like this, and they're beautiful. And the paper, what's it called?
The skin?
The skin. There we cut. Hey, 5 seconds. 3, got it. Might as well do them both. Can you ever have enough onion?
No.
No, you can't. Especially for a Korean-American mashup Philly cheese bulgogi steak. We have a name yet? Korean cheese steak?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
And another bag. Oh, great. I'm going to be sleeping in an onion den tonight. And I think, why didn't we use one of your guys' rooms? Why do I have to be the guy to get this?
You've got the best room.
The
You're
stink
the
room. I have the worst view. You guys have amazing views. I have.
Are you gonna cry?
No, I'm not crying.
I think you're gonna cry.
I wish I had a nickel for every time you pulled out the "you're gonna cry." Are you gonna cry card? Okay, our onions are done. Our yellow onions are done. You know what's coming up next. Wait, don't stop there because, hold on, now my fave. They're like giant drumsticks. Here we go. Let's cut these guys. Little ends off, clean them up a bit, and we'll cut this in half, and then like this. Great. And all these are just going to separate into nice little pieces, just like the peppers. So we're in good shape. Oh, I love these. I don't know. I don't think we get green onions or scallions like this back home. I certainly have not seen them. There is a Mexican one that we get that has a really large bulb on the end, but I don't think I've seen these guys. I will go to a Korean market now and look and see if I can find them. And by the way, the same giant green onions that we used when I made smash burgers in the Myeongdong for Smash Month. Did you catch that episode? Watch this. Maxi, put it up in the corner. He won't. But you can go look for it because it's lots of fun, lots of fun. Back to cutting. I'm starting to cry a bit, actually. Now I am crying.
Me too.
Oh, why? It's really hot in here. Can you go work the machine? Go to the, Jesus Christ. Can you go turn the air on or something? Jesus.
You both are crying.
We are crying. I am officially crying. Oh my God.
Fan on? What were you thinking?
I don't know. I thought I had it on. Okay, aromatics now. We're cutting ginger and garlic. Okay, now the beef. Look what we bought. We're not 100% sure what we bought. Oh, I can tell you. I can watch this. Look at these beautiful steaks. We're not playing games here. Okay, watch this. Google.
He practices poor technical hygiene.
Translate text. Designated farm. Oh. I thought it would say what it was. Okay, we don't know what it is. Clearly it is a high quality level of beef because look at the marbling in this. This is really pretty. Do you know the cheesesteak that this is gonna make? Do you? Somebody answer.
Yes.
Thank you. God. Wait, I need to just wipe my hands. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
I just got clocked in the head.
At least you got it.
I just don't want a big bump.
Oh man.
The marbling in this is so gorgeous. It's gonna make an insane cheesesteak. But I don't want long pieces, so I'm gonna cut in half. And then I'm gonna cut this way. Now look, ideally, you would wanna put this in the freezer, but I don't, I've got a little fridge. It's a baby fridge. You put it in the freezer for about an hour, you'll be able to cut super thin. But I think I can do this, just like this. This is what we want. Just do both of them nice and thin. They cook fast and gonna be amazing. How often do you get a chance to cook in a hangar and use an airplane as a backdrop? We couldn't show up with some like cheap ass cut of meat. That would have been bad form, right?
Right.
Look at the fat in here. What is fat? Flavor, thank you. This is gonna be the world's greatest cheesesteak. Okay, and the other one. That's it, it's all cut. The only thing left to do now is have a quick bite. Oh, the fat. Put it in the bag. Well, you'll see me in a second. Not here, but there. So I just want you to notice how gorgeous this is. The fat. It's not called Wagyu here in Seoul. I don't really know the name of it. It was hard to determine, but we do know that it wasn't cheap, but it's gorgeous and fatty. It's gonna make an amazing burrito. So now we're gonna make a quick bulgogi sauce for it. So our little marinade begins like this. Soy sauce, about a quarter cup. Perfect. Need about a teaspoon of sesame oil. You know what I always tell you, a little sesame oil is good. A little too much will ruin whatever it is you're making. We need a little sweetness, and I've got some agave here. It could be honey, it could be a little brown sugar. We need some aromatics in here, and here's my ginger and garlic that I cut up. Probably too much yesterday, I was excited, so I'll only use about half of this. Beautiful. Last but not least, I think, let me just look at my stuff, some gochujang. So we'll put the gochujang in like this. Couple tablespoons will be perfect. Tiny bit. So that's gonna give it that just really delicious flavor. And I'll get one of my fun plastic gloves. Look, it's not home. I don't have my normal stuff. And now we mix. So Max, you come down here with me. And now this is me mixing. Look, you could give this a couple hours if you had it. We don't need to. The flavors are gonna be big. We're just gonna mix this all up beautifully. Fantastic. By the way, if it's not obvious, I'm cooking in front of an airplane. Oh, the smell. The smell from here is really fantastic. This is gonna be huge flavors. And if you don't know, gochujang is essentially Korean red pepper paste, available at most Western soup. Hold for the plane. Ah, we're at an airport. What a surprise. We don't like the planes going overhead at home, but here, it's just an added joy. Korean red pepper paste, available at most Western supermarkets. And if you can't find it there, you'll find it online for sure. It's really delicious. In fact, if you haven't seen the episode that we shot in the Myeongdong district making hamburgers, making smash burgers, we mixed this with garlic aioli for the bun, and it was insane. Okay, when this is all mixed up, we just put this to the side. I take off my glove. I'm gonna heat my induction burner because you can't have a flame in here, and we'll start cooking our vegetables. So by the way, I went to buy oil at the store the other day and I didn't know what this was. I guess you can see it's beans of some kind, but I used this. Look, it's the Google Translate text thing, 100% soybean oil. This has saved my sorry ass more than I can count since we've been here, because now I know what I'm looking at. Okay, this is hot. We'll put some of this soybean oil in. No flames in here, no flames. And now our vegetables. And I've got a lot because, well, we're gonna make a couple of these, and I got some burgers I'm gonna make for the boys that are over there when we're done. You won't see that. they will be the beneficiary of it. So all the vegetable can just get thrown in now. Look, a Philly cheesesteak can be any vegetables you want. It's typically peppers, sliced like this, and onions. But because we're making a Korean-style version, I'm gonna put in some green onion too. And this will go in a second. The heartiest stuff goes in the pan first because it takes longer. And the green onions are lighter, so they'll go in near the end. This is probably 5 minutes till this is all done. It smells great. These guys are starting to soften nicely. Now we can add our green onions. Cut beautifully, I might add. Oh, I love them. So we let these start to soften. We're probably 3-4 minutes, and then it's time for the beef. Okay, vegetables ready. So check this out. I'm gonna put the vegetables right here. Get the pan ready for the beef. But watch this. Under this pan is something I brought all the way from California. For the burrito, I brought giant tortillas. Not pimping Guerrero, though this is, I think, the biggest kind you can get at a supermarket. The ones that I normally use when we make burritos are the giant ones that I go to a taco shop to buy uncooked. But in a supermarket, this is it. But I brought them sandwiched between these two pans because I didn't want to throw them in my suitcase for fear they'd get busted. And I wanted to do this right for you guys and for our friends here. Okay. Pan's getting hot, ready to cook some beef, and then we're happening. Ready to do the beef, but excuse me while I have a sip of my Pocari Sweat. You know, the first time I came to this part of the world, I wondered, what is a Pocari and why are they collecting their sweat? It's kind of like Fresca without carbonation. Okay, hot pan, oil, beef is ready. Let's go, come on, baby. In we go. Quick blotch of this, sizzle, sizzle, and in we go with some of our beautifully marinated beef. Oh, now we're talking smell. Holy smokes, this is everything. So I'm gonna get it just done and it's not gonna take long. By the way, I was having little bites of this yesterday, raw, and it was fantastic. So we separate everything. Try and get these thin pieces as separate as we can. It's gonna go back in the pan with the vegetables in a second, but right now I want to give it just a real quick blast. Okay, wait, let me have one bite just to see how it is. Oh my God, the fattiness of the beef is insane. Okay, watch how this happens, because this now will happen quick. The beef will come out, and of course this is happening this way because I don't have, you know, a big flat top in front of me. So now I need to warm my tortilla. So I take a tortilla, like this. That's a loud plane. We're gonna do this with it. You always wanna warm up your tortilla a little bit. It'll just make it that much more pliable and easier to fold up. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, now watch this move. Let's get a couple cheeses ready. Okay, out we come. I'm gonna put the tortilla right here. Man. Now some of the beef, like this, and some vegetable. Okay, mix these guys together. Oh my gosh. Ready? Our cheese, like this. We'll go one here, we'll go another one here. 2 colors, excellent. I'll take my pan and a little bit of water and give it a quick steam. But on the tortilla, first, I'm gonna put a little kimchi, just a little kimchi on the bottom. So we know what kimchi is, right? Vegetables that have been fermented. Okay, this comes off. Here we go, watch. Now we come down here. All this beautiful melty cheese and nonsense. Holy S. Turn this off. Now we roll this up. Oh boy. We know what we're doing. Okay, perfect the way it is, but wait, don't stop there because we're gonna take this now and go inside the Korean Air 737-900 and get it warmed up in the oven. Come on, let's go. Hi. Okay, so I have my little tray. I take my burrito. This is fantastic. Coming soon to a Korean Air flight. And now just a couple of minutes and it's ready. Can you imagine if they had this mashup, this bulgogi cheesesteak burrito as an option on the flight? It'd be good. How often do you get to chill at the door of an airplane while your mashup burrito is warming in the oven? Love this. What fun. And we're there. Oh, it's hot. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my tray here so I can put it on. And 1, 2, ah, yeah. Okay, good, beautiful. Close it up, and that's it. And we're out. Nobody trip, Max, don't trip. Let's go. And we're down. All right, boom.
Korean Airlines paging flight passenger Sam the cooking guy. Sam the cooking guy, please come eat your burrito.
I will eat my burrito because I think it's going to be great. Of course, we would cut it, but knives are frowned upon at an airport, and I fully get that. But I can still do this. Bulgogi, kimchi, melted cheese, straight deliciousness. That is dripping, look at, all over the place. But that's a sign of a delicious cheesesteak. In a burrito, in Seoul, Korea, at Korean Air. I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna make more stuff. I wanna say thank you, Korean, for letting us be here today. You guys make this, don't eat the same thing all the time. Come to Seoul, it's an amazing spot. Amazing. Boys, have we had a good time?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
See ya.